The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Just as we
That
suspected,
is not what I got from that.
all three are the truth.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
I get you.
There is too
It's
much
like
truth.
in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular. But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They all lost interest.
Book number 88?
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too? Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these 3 versions of history can all be true at once?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already explained it away earlier. So Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these 3 truths in particular. The problem is, all 3 truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all 3 bear the signature, showing that they're genuine.
Suddenly,
Order of
the
events,
sound
I
of a
guess?
bell rings out.
Okay.
bell.
Escape.
It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Okay. I'm going.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
I mean, he's not wrong, but still. Oh, how will I ever avoid these glue
They're outside!
traps?
After them!
Oh.
The bell! It rang once!
Ah.
What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone,
I just
to
jumped
the
to
main
my
entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
To be fair, my way should have worked. I have wings.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast.
They're outside! After them!
My arrogance did deserve that. You're not wrong. I didn't expect to run off the edge. I also didn't think I could change my camera angle. I thought they were gonna force me to side scroll it, but they didn't. Okay. I did it. First try.
Made it out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have the truth. So we just have to accept it. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and incontrovertible.
I really feel like I should have done this before I did Navia's part of the story in this event, because I've already gotten rid of their clockwork paths.
We will never argue again. Thank you all.
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first crossroads of destiny has led us to? A pointlessly happy ending? Overthinking it would be equally pointless. Well, that's enough for one day. Time to take a break.
Could you be any more cryptic? You're planning something. Paimon knows it.
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery. I will go back and share it with my clan.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
I love the narrator. Also, this quest is still not done. Wait until 8 a.m. the next day. All right. Very easy. There was definitely not any falling to their death going on. Yeah, no, there definitely wasn't.
Something you wish to
not.
report?
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Sure, buddy, if I knew what that was. But luckily, there's the stardust on the ground to tell me where it is, so I will not get lost.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand. The three great clans of Constellation Metropole have finally made peace with each other. Who could have done this?
What happened? Oh no, someone's lying on the ground. Cappe!
How did this happen?
Well, he said if anything ever happens to him, it was Bobarano. Just saying.
Cappe, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise your last words or everyone's gonna start suspecting me!
Last words? What did he say?
Detective looking dude. That's his name. Love it.
Ahem. If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Bobarano.
Ugh, you could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Bobarano, but this is an interrogation. I have to give the detective straight answers.
Don't worry, Bobarano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. So, are you the last people to have had contact with him?
Are you the narrator? Yes.
My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? Oh, it's a real tragedy. I'm afraid he'll be out cold for another hour and a half, at least.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear oil with extra strong glue.
Okay.
So, Cappe's not dead?
His gears, metal frame, and shell are all still in excellent condition. It's just his energy supply that's been all messed up. Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cappe isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the culprit.
No, there's a need. Huge need.
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official clockwork pedestal, the goddess of prophecy around here somewhere. Excuse me.
You are definitely the narrator.
Then suddenly, the long-lost dragon of old flew across the sky.
Where?
I didn't see anything. Wait, why can't I move?
Oh, my mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. Or something. If only we could turn time
It's a
backwards
bird.
and
It's a
replay the
plane.
crime.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
So it is.
Ah, so it is. No wonder everyone here is
Jinx.
suddenly struggling to move. Traveller, if you please, let's recreate the crime scene.
All right, let's rewind time, I guess. All the way back.
Crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
He's just hopping there. He waved. Here comes the detective. They turned around. The detective did it? It was so the detective.
Well, that clears it up. Cappe was walking along the street, and he suddenly collapsed. He was faking it.
What? So case closed? Aren't you supposed to investigate a little more first?
You would say that, Mr. Detective.
We literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction now. And besides, maybe the truth is inherently strange by nature. Like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories, each of which is the truth.
But didn't you say Cappe was struck in the back of the head and knocked unconscious?
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house, then walked here in a daze before
On the
finally
toilet
passing
bowl?
out. As for why he might have done that, my guess is... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation Metropole suddenly wiped away, he was looking to create a new source of conflict. Only then would the city feel alive again.
Do we really think he's capable of that, though? Sounds like a pretty complicated conspiracy for the average Simulanka resident.
Yeah, I don't think it was him. But you, Mr. Narrator.
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right with me. It just seems unnatural. Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something was missing from the scene? Why don't we search the area?
Wait, what are you doing?
Investigating
We're gonna head to Cappe's house to check the toilet bowl for signs of an impact.
Yep, that's what we're doing. We're gonna go inspect a toilet bowl. Where did my spear go?
Hello there. Have you seen my spear by any chance?
Sure haven't.
Someone was shouting about a dragon a minute ago, and I instinctively threw it into the sky. Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing you should do. Ever. Even if there were really a dragon in the sky, if you have not seen it, don't throw something. Crazy person. Who are we supposed to? Is it you guys? No. What is this circle for? Aha.
A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a story behind it. Let's take it.
That was one of the things we read in the truths. Hitting people on the back of the head with pickaxes. As well as putting glue in their breakfast. Okay.
You're not from these parts, are you? Just visiting?
Yep, that's right. Why? What's up?
I'm sorry. Was that Jiraiya's English voice actor?
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Titanium mines. A safe and secure working environment.
Doesn't sound very safe. At least not as safe as being a courier.
To keep the titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't cut through it. Even if you struck a person with it, it wouldn't so much as leave a scratch.
Hold the phone. I think this is... What is his name? David Lodge? Is it? David Lodge Genshin. Well, that's an autofill. He does voice a different character in Genshin, so this could be a reused voice, but I really think it is him.
And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as Class 2 physical labor by a reputable organization. Even cats can do it.
You're gonna go back to lurking? Well, have fun.
I'm not. Never mind. I give up.
Welcome to Paimon's world.
Mind you, I don't know what happened today, but somehow a pickaxe has gone missing. Maybe one of the giant guards broke it down, so someone took it to perform a rapid resuscitation procedure.
Sounds pretty brutal for a first aid technique. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh. Is it just me, Traveler, or does it seem kinda suspicious?
I found a pickaxe. I have a pickaxe for you, my dear sir. Another bot. What is with today? Where's this other... Okay, over here. That corner kind of looked like a tiny circle on the screen, but it is not. Hello.
Come here. Whatever it is you were looking to buy, please do come back tomorrow. It's just, I have to close early today. A bottle of growth serum has gone missing. If someone's stolen it with the intention of harming others, the consequences could be disastrous. There's a whole investigation into it, so I gotta close the shop while I do an inventory count. If it turns out I'm wrong and I miscounted, I could be charged with filing a false report and disturbing the peace.
Okay.
There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
So all we're missing now is a spear. The spear is still MIA. Never mind, I have found
There's a
the
spear
spear.
here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
The pickaxe.
If it was the pickaxe, Cafe sure is lucky it's not still lodged in his head.
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just saying, this kind of pickaxe is designed not to damage titanium, so it couldn't cause any superficial damage to residents here. But you could probably knock someone out if you hit them hard enough, and it wouldn't leave a scratch. Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it one more time.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet at Cape's house?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
I have a pickaxe.
What's this about? What are you trying to say?
We thought
That I have a
the cabin
pickaxe.
bell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found this. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it. Now we've retrieved it, we were gonna replay it again. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn off the clockwork switch in my kitchen. Yeah, I think I'll just,
Oh, no, you stay right there.
Put the pickaxe in the crime scene. Here
We
you go.
should be good now.
Turn the clockwork base and rewind the truth once. Okay. Things going normal. How did he manage to do that? What a master of angles this narrator detective is. I love that she just sits in her chair, so it really looks like she's just watching a show.
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks, didn't exactly have your work cut out for you.
I really
So,
didn't.
All I can say is,
Is?
catch me if you can.
Okay. I don't want to be Kirara.
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromancer in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion.
We're going. Hello,
Minion's
sir.
poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath.
I want to take the elevator.
Yep.
Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromancer in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
What is this quest?
A characteristically catty response from the Necromancer. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
I'm not bullying you. You threw a pickaxe at someone's head.
Ha ha! You fell into my trap. Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis abode to be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time.
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
Oh, I need to get
That
going.
a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in
Oh!
no time.
I failed. I did not climb fast enough. Help?